Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot. Okay, we over here on this dark feminine side, and if you like what you see, please, 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 please continue to be a member, subscribe, share. Okay, tell folks to get on in on this over here. Okay, you also know that you can get personal readings from me at dftarottea@gmail.com. Okay, if you have a little tea you want to share, go and hit me up at dftbox@gmail.com. Okay, so we can powwow just a little taste. We're about to jump directly into it. We have a Queen of Swords. Yeah, we have a Queen of Swords whose wrath has been very problematic for a masculine. We have a karmic masculine. A karmic masculine that it would seem was trying to overpower. That is literally what I saw before I pulled these cards. Okay, this is a karmic masculine whose goal was to dominate, to overturn, to overrun a relationship. That is not an option for him because of the type of feminine that he is with. Okay, that just was not an option. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if these people are in breakup. But we're about to see. This Queen of Swords is dark feminine energy, and she brought with her a great deal of wrath. Okay, that this masculine just did not want to deal with. Okay, we had this Four of Wands fall out. Okay, y'all saw this slid out, so I'm gonna read this. Freedom. This is a very liberated and free Queen of Swords energy. We see right out the gate. Liberated from what he would have liked to use to say, I'm going to cage you in. You know, you want to marry me. You wanted this and that. Well, apparently sis is free from this, okay? She is free from this. Two of Swords is in the reverse. Once again, she's seeing this man for who he is. She's feeling this man for who he is. Marriage, this is something that I'm thinking that he wants. I'm feeling that he wants. King of Wands is here on his side. This masculine tried to come through with very much dominating fire sign energy. Child, please. That really didn't get him anywhere with this. The devil is on his side here. This is a power struggle. It's hard to say who's in control of who. Okay, we have this devil card energy here on his side. We don't know who's dominating what. He was hoping to dominate the situation, King of Wands energy, but we also see him on his side. Okay, so he has not really been able to do him in this situation either. Folks love to call, don't they? But he was hoping to. So we see this Page of Swords is down here, also on his side. This man is not sure how to guard himself when it comes to this woman. This man is missing. He has exited this woman's life. He is hiding from her energetically. I literally see somebody pulling a black cloth in front of them. This man is hiding from this woman. He does not know how to protect himself from whatever power that she gave, because she is not in a desperation to marry space. He really is not able to dominate her in the way that he had hoped. This man is hiding. He is trying to figure out how to face this woman again. Intimidation, y'all. This man is intimidated by this. This is a dark feminine Queen of Swords. And I just keep getting this vibe, wrath. Whatever he was attempting to pull, it did not go over well with her. Whoever this woman is, she spazzed on this man. And this man literally doesn't even know how to face her again. Okay, so he's been keeping a low profile. Damn shame. He's been keeping a low profile, okay? Again, we see the devil on his side. You know, this man is just not sure how to dominate this particular woman, and dominance is what he is all about. He is not sure how to do that. Getting fulfillment is kind of what he does through tricks. We see the Magician over here with the Nine of Cups. That's how he fulfills his situation with feminine energy. He's not really able to do this with her, y'all. Okay, Eight of Coins is coming through on its side. With the Eight of Coins coming through on his side, what we're really seeing here is he want to work hard at dominating the lady. He unbalanced. He don't really know how. Y'all see this Eight of Pentacles on this side, okay? Three of Pentacles, okay, down here at the bottom. This man is even consulting with people. Like, you know, I just really don't know how to control her, y'all, okay? This man is really struggling. And you have not heard from him because he's struggling. He really doesn't know how to get back in the picture because he only knows how to be dominant, okay? But this is a woman with great intellect. This is also a woman with she's very sly, she's cunning, she's smart, okay? We literally see a black cat here. She understands how to get it done, and she is not to be crossed. Crossing her path in the wrong way turns out to be bad luck, okay, because of her intellect. This is the reason why we are seeing, okay, wrath from her. Crossing her path, that's where the wrath starts. Do not cross this, okay? Intellect is over here. Do not cross her. She is not a fool. Somewhere in this man made her feel as if he was trying to play her as such. Okay, don't play me for a fool. He tried it, and then she tried it, and now this man is hiding behind a shower curtain. Okay, he's trying to figure out how to even get back into this dark feminine's life. Whatever heat that she blew his way, it really was not something that he was prepared for. So yeah, he's in hiding at the moment. Okay, bless his soul. We see love though come right out the gate. We see Sappho coming through, goddess energy with love. Okay, there is genuine love between these two people, and actually this Queen of Swords does love this masculine, though this masculine does seem to be not only a karmic, he's like a goofy karmic. That's the energy that I'm getting, because whatever he did to cross her path, he's crossed her path and then he's run to hide. You cross somebody, you're supposed to be ready to fight. Okay, you cross somebody, you're supposed to be ready to lock ass. Okay, you don't run. That's not what we're doing. You cross somebody, you're supposed to be ready to get to it. This man crossed her, and then he's outside hiding in the bushes. But there is genuine love between these two people. She loves this man. She sees through to his soul. This woman has an old soul. She has a weary soul. She sees a lot of things. This is a wise energy. Okay, she sees into him a lot of things. She may even believe that being wrathful towards him was just and kind. It's what he deserves. He needs to grow up, is what I'm hearing. Okay, somebody needs to tell him somebody isn't telling him the truth about where he's at in life. I'm going to be the one to do it. Okay, this woman is coming in. It's a very, I see this woman with a staff, and she's like beating the staff. Did I forget to ring my bell for y'all? Okay. I got to remember to keep that in the dark feminine introduction. This lady is beating a staff, okay, while she's talking. I see her speaking, and she's dropping her staff. She's dressed in all beige, okay, and she's just like, somebody needs to tell him. Somebody needs to let him know. Nobody's letting him. Like, this is a woman that is very adamant on putting this man in his place for his own good. This is a dark feminine Queen of Swords, matriarch with a wrathful energy. She brings correction. She brings darkness. She brings thunder. She brings knowledge. When crossed, and he crossed her some kind of way, and it just has not been good for him. Okay, we see this knife coming out the building. Okay, this woman feels that he attempted to stab her in the back some kind of way. She believes that he does not think she saw through to his soul, but she saw his soul, and she saw that he came to pull some type of betrayal on her. He really underestimates this woman's intuition and her ability to see into him. He thinks that he can pull tricks and things on her. He cannot. This particular karmic masculine, whatever their connection is, he's not very well prepared to take advantage of her. It's just not even really an option, okay? She feels that he came to put a knife in her back. And once again, we see this Four of Wands energy. Even though this man does have a let's be a household, let's be married, this is a karmic masculine. He still came to put a knife in her back, okay? And whatever knife he came to put in her back, he got the shock of his life because she saw it. And when she pulled that sword out, that wasn't good for nobody, okay? Let's just put it that way. Okay, we see Toni Morrison energy coming through the building. Power. Yes, this Queen of Swords is also very much a mystic. It's a very powerful energy. Very powerful energy. She may be able to see beyond the veil. She may even see what spirits are working through this man, okay? She's able to sense his identity very, very well, okay? Without any issue or problem. She is able to sense his identity through sexual energy. As long as this man is sexually involved with this woman, she's going to be able to see straight into him with no problem. This karmic masculine, he doesn't know about these kinds of things. So he's getting overpowered. That's why he's hiding, okay? He only knows how to be a dominant male energy in the earth realm. And that's the problem that he's having with this particular woman. I'm sure he doesn't have this problem with karmics, okay? This woman also has a great deal of humanity, and she feels that he's out here being a toad when he could be a prince. Okay, let's just call that what it is. Again, she feels like this man is so far beneath his potential And when she sees him doing little grimy, slimy things like this, she's disciplining the hell out of him. Like, so really, you just gonna be that type of person? Okay? And the wrath of it, the matriarchal mantle that this woman is carrying makes him afraid to contest her. Okay, so this man has run off. He has run off out in the snow somewhere, y'all. Yeah. He's made a mad dash for it. Okay, so we do see the wolf. This woman may also be comfortable being a loner. I see this because we saw that Four of Wands is not really able to give him the dominance that he wants. This is not a woman that's afraid to be single. Okay, it just is not. This is not a woman that's afraid to be single in any way, shape, or form. This is a woman that believes she is beautiful to look at. She also knows that she is illuminated spiritually. We see the lantern energy, okay? And she believes that she can make a wish and make it happen. Y'all see it? We got the monkey's paw up in here, okay? She believes she can make a wish and make it happen. This woman believes in herself. She believes in her gods. She does not necessarily believe in him. And that's the type of woman this man is used to dating, okay? Somebody that just believes in him. That's what he needs in order to control. He needs somebody that, you know, lean into my understanding, okay? He needs somebody that truly just believes in him and believes he is the source to which all things are possible. He really needs somebody that believes that. Okay, that's how he knows how to function. Somebody needs to believe in him and believe that he is where it's at and he's what's happening. It's very unrealistic. Very boyish, very childish. I'm sure this is why this Queen of Swords keeps correcting him. Okay, we see Anasneen, the subconscious. What this feminine does not know is while you are away from this masculine, baby, he is sitting back with you in his subconscious. Okay, because truthfully, he feels he belongs with you, but he's afraid that he would not be able to endure. You see endurance. He would not be able to endure in your spiritual weight. You are so heavy spiritually. And also make him think about, let me tell you, you make this man think about what kind of man he is, okay? You make him think about himself in a spiritual way. You know, am I a good person? Because you offer so much matriarchal correction, nobody else is really giving him that. He's not getting that type of sharp wisdom from anyone else. So you're coming into his space and I'm literally seeing lightning strike him. That's why he ran. He's being struck with correction. You're giving him the same type of correction his mother would give him, his grandmother would give him, elder aunties would give him. And he doesn't know how to handle this, okay? Because it feels very ancestral and it feels like something he's supposed to have respect for. And this man wants to come through and be some kind of player, okay? And be some type of dog, okay? And have someone that is comfortable being humiliated or demoted, okay, because he's male. He wants to be in a misogynistic space with you. He's not able to do that. It's not even a possibility, okay? It's not something that he's able to get away with or do at all. Because of the type of woman that he's dealing with in this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is very heavy spiritually. What he's trying to do is light and fluffy. It's worthless. It's silly. Okay, that's why she's correcting him. We see the Nine of Swords in reverse. This man is kind of hiding in the background because he doesn't want you to see the fact that you affected him mentally. You've made him want to go back and think. Okay, he doesn't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't even want to be seen kind of licking his wounds and rethinking his actions because he did come in a way that it wasn't virtuous, whatever it was, because we see this knife. He did not come in a righteous space. See, this Queen of Swords, her wrath is such that it is coming out as destruction, okay? And we know destruction is what transforms. Destruction is Destruction is what brings rebirth, rebuilding. That is what destruction does, okay? When we see the energy of a goddess like Kali, okay, that is going to destroy in order to rebuild. That's what the dark feminine does. It destroys in order to rebuild, alchemize, and transform. This is really challenging because that type of a woman is always going to be associated with some type of satanic energy. You can go right back to the book of Genesis with that, right? Eve is, Eve, the one who said we should eat the apple. She's the one say we should get the knowledge. Whenever a woman is bringing knowledge and correction, she is going to be vilified. So this man is really struggling to deal with this because he considers this to be outside of, no woman should be telling him what to do. So he's very conflicted. And this has a lot to do with why he's hiding at the current time. Okay, he's kind of staying out of your way because there is a level of shame. Okay, there's a level of shame present. There's a level of what should I do that's present. This man actually has absolutely no idea how he should move forward with you. Though he does want to move forward with you, this man wants to get out of his emotions. The Fool is in reverse. He wants to pull himself out. He's drowning in his emotions right now because he's confused. He's used to being a cheater. Y'all see the Seven of Swords. I ain't got to make it up. He's used to being a cheater. Okay? And he's used to cheating divine feminine energies. Y'all, listen. This is a man that's used to manipulating the divine feminine. He's used to manipulating people based on their beliefs and their concept that there must be good in everyone. This is the type of masculine that's been able to kind of build his evil empire, if you will, on the backs of women who want to see the best in him, but offer no correction, and also don't let him know that they see him and they have no problem banishing him if necessary. Thank you, Spirit. Banish. This man was banished from your kingdom via wrath, via your intellect, via your wisdom. He actually was banished out into the cornfield. Pause. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's an episode of Twilight Zone. You had that terrible child. It was just an awful child with a terrible imagination. He was a little brat and he was wishing people out into the cornfield. If you ain't up on that, you need to be up on that. If you ain't somebody to sit around watching Twilight Zone, I don't know what you're doing with your life, okay? But I digress. That was wishing people out to the cornfield? Right. And that is really what we're seeing from this feminine, okay, is that she has somewhat wished our boy out into the cornfield. When we see the Ace of Cups in the uprights, this is a situation where this is what she did, this is what she felt made sense, and this is what she's done. Okay, for herself. This feminine, Ace of Cups is in reverse. She didn't get into all this, I'm going to pour my emotion out to make you feel good about yourself because someone needs to love you, someone needs to encourage you. No, she did not offer that. She offered the dark feminine. She offered correction. She offered alchemy. She offered transformation. She offered destruction because that's the only way this man's going to get shit together. Okay, somebody's got to get a ruler out and tag his ass. Okay, you know how you have to tag, you have to you pop a little toddler on the hand and get around here stealing cookies and snacks. Somebody got to pop their little hands. Okay, you put that cookie down, little TJ. Okay, and that's what has gone on here. Okay, we see the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Sun in reverse. Because you did not pour out some unearned devotion on this man, his ego is cracked. Okay, he's hurting. He's feeling unloved, okay? This is why you haven't heard from him. Just somebody is like, damn, you really not Clarence ain't called back? Girl, Clarence is crying, okay? Temperance. This man is not really sure how to balance this out. The idea that he has received some level of correction from the feminine is not necessarily something he knows how to deal with. But, I mean, it is what it is. Three of Wands in reverse. This is not something that he's had to deal with in the past. So what you need to understand, whoever the feminine is that might be wondering, like, did he hear me? And did he take my correction? And when is he going to call back? You have to understand he's struggling because he doesn't know how to balance this out because he's never dealt with a woman like this before. Maybe his mother, but his mother is his mother. So he understands why he feels corrected when she corrects him. But this is a situation where he's not dealing with a motherly energy. So this man is in a conflicted space. Three of Pentacles is coming through to us in the reverse. Okay. With the Three of Pentacles coming through in reverse, we see somebody that really wants to be in a network type space. He really wants to feel that he's a part of your life, a part of your community. He wants to feel like he's in your life, in your glow, okay? But he doesn't know how to do that because your guards are up because he tried to come to you disrespectfully. So now this man is thinking like, well, I want to be a part of her everyday life. I want to know what's going on with her. But you showed strength, you showed conviction, and you showed a clear-cut understanding for how disgraceful he came to you. Okay, he came with a trash ass presentation, and he was not prepared to be banished. Okay, but he has been banished, and he's been banished until he can get his shit together. That's what he's struggling with. He's been banished until he can come back like he got some sense. Okay, he's been banished until he can get his mind right. This is something this man is really struggling to come to terms with in his mind, because this isn't something that he's accustomed to. He's accustomed to being given chance after chance after chance until he's told to go away by the divine feminine, or he's accustomed to being given everything he ever wanted in life by the karmic feminine. But the dark feminine brings with it, I'm going to say it again, it's going to bring, I'm going to burn this shit down, and you're going to have to build it back up the right way, or you're not going to come back. That is literally what we see when we see a goddess like Kali. Okay, a goddess that specializes in destruction, a goddess that specializes in taking things down from you. You got to break this thing down and start over. You have made this man look at his masculinity differently, in a new way. Am I a man? That wasn't really righteous. How I just tried to come in her life and bullshit her. Like, hold on. Am I doing things? You've made him step back and look at himself for real, okay? He hasn't done that in a long time. Okay? In fact, he may have never done that at all. Not with a woman. He's only ever done it with mama, grandmama. You know, there's no woman in his life that has demonstrated the ability to actually be a tower moment for him. And we need to do some talks about the tower in here. It's so much that needs to be discussed in here, y'all. Okay, in the dark feminine, the benefits, how important the tower is. The tower is sickening. Okay, because that tower is going to come through and blow shit up. It's going to be the moment that somebody realizes that it's time for them to get their shit together. Just period. Okay. That's just what it is. Okay, we see the Seven of Wands. We see the Five of Swords. Okay, and we see the tower coming through in reverse, y'all. This is speaking volumes. And we see the Two of Wands in the upright. This man finds himself now, you stood your ground against the betrayal that he was trying to do. Okay, and this tower comes through here now in the reverse. This man didn't want that. He didn't want to get blown up and exposed, but now he got to rebuild. He has no choice. The tower in reverse means that some rebuilding going to have to happen. Because I didn't blew it up, so what you going to do? You're going to have to figure out a way to put it back together if you want to ever have a future plan with this dark feminine energy, is what this Two of Wands is telling us. There is no future. There is no next plan, next idea until he can clean this shit up here. Okay? Whoever this woman is, she's very sharp. I knew that just from getting that Queen of Swords energy. She may be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But whoever she is a woman of great intellect, because that's what we saw right out the gate. Intellect. And we know that swords deals with the intellect. Okay, the swords is about you. I'm using my mind. You're not going to sit here and manipulate and play upon cups. We see a lot of cups energy with the divine feminine. Okay, we see a lot of swords energy with the dark feminine. Okay, and the Queen of Swords energy takes us into a very intellectual space. Okay, we kind of see a blend there with the fire signs. Fire sign give you a little bit of everything. Okay, give you a little sex, a little heart, a little sword. That's going to give you a little taste of everything. Okay. And that's just period. Everything's going to get grounded out with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, Queen of Pentacles is definitely going to use her intellect because she know how to come up with the resources, security. She know how to get to that bag. Okay, shout out to the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hey, sister. All right. But the bottom line is that Queen of Swords energy is very problematic for this masculine. Okay, we did see the King of Swords pop up on the board for us yesterday. I mean, we are in Aquarius season. This may be a masculine that prides himself on his intellect and it being able to dominate because he sticks to kind of divine feminine cups energies. Okay, he may also stick to karmic Queen of Pentacles energies where they just out here dole. They getting resources and bags, but they giving them now. So he's used to being able to get away with, oh, as long as I can rely on my intellect, I'm all good. But he's running to a woman that not only does she have some intellect, okay, she also has intuition. And this is just proved to be a struggle for him. Just in a nutshell, this is something that's a little hard on him to deal with because it's just not what he's used to. We saw he's never really had to fight this particular type of battle before with a woman. So intellectually, this man feels very blocked in, okay? We see Eight of Swords. Y'all see this, the King of Wands is in reverse. and came through on this side. So this man does not know how to initiate, flipped over. This man does not know how to initiate any sexual energy in this situation. He doesn't even know how he would get a woman like this to be passionate about him at this point, because he knows that in order to pass go, he's going to have to go back, regroup, and come back and be a real man. He's not really used to doing that. He's used to kind of slithering on his belly. Okay, he doesn't really know how to come in and be just. That's just not, he's a weasel. Okay, so he's trying to figure out, we see the Chariot in the world. He's trying to figure out how to kind of, even not really knowing how to get back into a sexual relationship. This man is like, can I really run back to her, or is this over? Okay, the Chariot in the world, because he got so exposed and so spanked. He doesn't know if he can come back from this. So that's what we want to know next, Spirit. Does this man even attempt to come back? Does he, man up? Is what it sounds like needs to happen here. Does he do that? Okay. Does he do that? Does this man pull it together, get it together, leave it alone? Okay. Is it something that he's going to be able to do? So that's the first thing we want to look into. We see a Three of Swords energy here, y'all. Okay, we see a Three of Swords, and we see Judgment, y'all. Y'all know church bells ring because the Judgment card that come through. We're about to see how is this going to play out. We see some heartbreak energy here, but we see Judgment. Okay, let's go see Judgment and Seven of Pentacles. We're gonna clarify that Three of Swords. Hold on, before I even let me let Spirit clarify on us this Three of Swords. Okay. We see the Hermit in reverse. This man is kind of withdrawn from you now because he's in heartbreak energy. But Judgment is such that there can be abundance in family, because there's a family cord between y'all. We saw this at the top. Queen of Swords, wrath or not, this woman does love and see deeply into this masculine. So we do see an opportunity still. Okay. As this man this heartbreak energy is something he's dealing with internally, and it has to do with how his intellect was affected. We are still in the Swords, okay? He got really impaled by this woman and what she brought to it. We see the Ace of Wands with the King of Cups in reverse. There is an opportunity for family to still be built here and some level of abundance. But he had to get his heart broken. That was Judgment that had to happen to him. That was actually like kind of a break, a karmic break that had to happen to him, through him, with him, okay? We see this Ace of Wands energy here with the King of Cups in reverse. There is an opportunity for a new beginning, but this man he is going to still try to be somewhat manipulative, okay? He will still try to find a way to get more out of the situation, but he is going to be willing to rebuild. So we do still see him being a bit selfish and manipulative. And this is because he's a karmic. This King of Cups here, we see the divine masculine technically in a level of reverse. He still is not ready to come all the way up to being in the most righteous of energy. But he does want to rebuild with this feminine, okay? He does want to do that. We see the Six of Wands, okay? And we see Injustice, okay, because Justice is in reverse, and we see the Nine of Swords. This man wants to win, and he's come to understand that if he doesn't come right, he's going to end up hurt, because this Queen of Swords is going to stand her ground, Seven of Wands. If he does not want to be miserable with you, he better make this thing, he's got to try to rebuild, and he's got to try to rebuild on her terms in order to re-enter the scene, okay? There could be some misadventure here with that, okay? Let's just be serious, because this man don't know what the hell he's doing, okay? But right on the other side of this man is going to try to do this. He is going to try to kind of make some kind of an offering. We see the Knight of Cups in reverse. This man still is trying to womanize. If he does that, don't even worry about it, because the Queen of Swords is going to have control of him. The Queen of Swords just came through with the devil. Y'all see it. Y'all saw that. This Queen of Swords is going to be able to control this man because he is a bit immature. And the way she's going to control him is that he wants to be there. So even though he likes the spirit of the shenanigans on him just a little bit, he still is going to be willing to do a certain amount of what is being a lot of what he's being called up to do. Okay? Because he actually does have a genuine connection with this woman, and he does genuinely want to be around her. So she still has some control over him. Okay, we see the Empress in the reverse, and we see the Four of Pentacles in the reverse with the Star in reverse. Okay, there is someone in this man's life that he has not yet manifested with, that has been dropping a lot of money on him. This person is going to lose hope when you become a part of this man's life, and this is going to be something you're going to see. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Five of Cups in reverse. What this man is going to do is he's going to reverse the way he deals with these two women. Somebody who's getting less attention gets more. Somebody's getting more attention gets less. And this comes out in the open, as in this woman probably will try to call you or come to your social media. Okay. Trying to reverse the situation in a way where she feels better. Nine of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Swords in reverse. I don't think this Queen of Swords is going to give a damn about this woman at all. This Queen of Swords is a very dominant and heavy feminine energy. She is the heaviest feminine energy in his life outside of his mother. We keep getting that. Whoever this man's mother is, she ain't no joke. Okay? But this Queen of Swords is going to basically become kind of like, she's going to be very much a kind of a archetypal, matriarchal, sovereign energy and voice in his life. No one is going to be able to change that. She's going to really have a lot of power over this man and in his life. And that is kind of a divine judgment. It's not necessarily, she didn't have to manipulate for that. It is just what the weight that she carries with him, because he does genuinely want her in his life. Two of Pentacles, okay, with the Ten of Wands in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Cups. Okay. This man does come into the situation, back into the situation, trying to reconcile. He is a bit confused because, again, this just ain't something that, this isn't really his world to be with this type of woman, but he wants to be there. He comes back into the situation. We see him willing to drop a lot of things from his past. Okay. We see this with the Ten of Wands in reverse. You know, this man is willing to, he had future plans with other women he's willing to drop. This man usually leads with sex. We also see him willing to drop that. He kind of stops looking towards the past, at past relationships, not being as argumentative, okay? Not being as egotistical, not being as stubborn, okay? Not being as focused on telling every little thing that, you know, I'm going to get out here and tell everything. This man was telling a lot of what would happen between y'all to other people. He's not going to be as interested in that. He's not going to be as caught up on whether or not he's feeling hurt or injured. You will see him being a lot more accepting. He'll be more willing to say, okay, we'll try it your way, than he ever was before if you do allow him to return. King of Pentacles comes through in reverse. This man is going to be willing to drop some money. That might actually be the way he re-enters the picture. Okay, because he's thinking, I gotta make it look good so I can get back in a Two of Cups. This man is trying to get back in a Two of Cups with you. Okay, and he is coming to you very seriously to almost wage war to get back in this Two of Cups with you. Like, he's very serious. Page of Cups, emotionally, he's very involved with the Queen of Swords. There's the Queen of Swords, once again, a dark feminine energy. He's coming back. He ain't playing no games. Again, he does leave someone gets kind of flipped upside down in his life, Queen of Wands. In order for him to return to this dark feminine Queen of Swords, he also kind of leaves someone hanging as a result. Page of Pentacles comes through in the reverse. Okay, he does make an offering to that feminine as well, but it's not much. It's almost just like something to kind of move on. Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Okay, yeah, he leaves some other feminine energies behind in order to appease this very sharp Queen of Swords energy. We see that here with the Ace of Swords. That is who he's going to exalt, the Swords energy woman in his life. Two of Swords also comes through. Okay, and we see the Devil in reverse. Baby, you got this man. He may not come right out and say it, but you got him because you got his respect. This man himself considers himself to be an intellect or smart. You know, he knows how to play the game. And the fact that someone was able to get him and see through him and subdue him is actually going to be the hook, the Emperor and the Sun, that makes him want to be the primary masculine in this woman's life. It can't get no clearer than that. The Emperor, the Sun, the Magician. Very serious masculine energy. This man shows up wanting to be the lead. He would take pride in being able to say he is leading a Queen of Swords or standing in relationship with a Queen of Swords. He will be willing to be seen as such because he thinks it's a prize, because he knows this woman is a heavy hitter. Okay, and he would be willing to act on her behalf when necessary. The Magician comes through in the upright. Okay, we see the Ace of Swords in the reverse. This man is going to kind of fall back from untruths. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, he's going to try to reverse even some of the things he's already done wrong. Wheel of Fortune in reverse in order to kind of rebirth y'all's situation. Okay, Death in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles. He's going to do what he has to do in order to give you what you want. It's going to be money though, because right out the gate, this man thinks that that's all he can, like, well, I know women like money. Okay, this is the first thing he thinks he can do. Okay, there's a woman in the background who's going to try to drop money on him, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, in order to keep him around. You're going to hear about this too. You're going to hear about all this stuff that's going on in the background. What she's trying to do goes unfulfilled. These are all women that never stood up to this man, and he gets hooked on this Queen of Swords because she did. These are women, you notice in the background, these are women. That Queen of Wands in reverse, she's coming through giving up a lot of sex. That Queen of Cups in reverse, she's coming through just giving him love that he didn't earn. This Queen of Pentacles is giving him money that he doesn't earn. In fact, this could actually all be one woman. Okay, but it's not going to get them anywhere with this man because he sees that they're not real women. He knows that. He knows the difference because his mother's a real woman. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. This man's getting choked up over you because y'all see it. Okay. Page of Swords in reverse. With the Page of Wands in the upright and the Two of Swords in the upright. With the Page of Swords in reverse, this man has let his guards down. Okay, Page of Wands in the upright. He's ready to go on a new adventure with you. And he's going to be ride or die. Even if other women come, they will come and they will go. You won't be able to be replaced because he can. I'm literally seeing, and what is it that they drop on people in the cartoons? That an Advil, that really thick, heavy piece of steel. That is what you weigh in this man's life. There is no replacing you, and he knows this. And once he comes to terms with this, which will be by the month of July, is what I'm hearing. He kind of tips this. He comes back with his hat tipped. It's like, I know I can't. I got to shape up with her. Okay. So if you have enjoyed this dark, divine, feminine tarot tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, do hit the bell. If you want to be here every single time, we over here getting our dark, divine, feminine energy on over here on the membership side. If you do want a personal reading from me, dftarottea@gmail.com. If you just want to share a little tea, or you might have a little knowledge you want to kick, okay, dftbox@gmail.com. Okay, I still think we might need to get our own box though. I'm still thinking about that. But yes, as always, y'all know where to find me. Okay, all readings are $44.44 for anybody that didn't catch that. It will be in the information section beneath this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one.